Today I'm sharing what I brought on my trip to Ottawa. Hello and welcome, or welcome back to Sew Pomona. I'm Rebecca and I'm so glad you're here. On this channel, I love talking everything fashion and sewing with a focus on travel and capsule wardrobes. This week I am on a work trip up in beautiful Ottawa, Canada, and I thought I'd share what I packed and what I'll be wearing this week. Now I am going to try and show some of these pieces worn, but first let me show you what I packed. Apologies, it might be a little dark later in the video as it's a little overcast today. So let's get started. Here's a look at what I brought. When I travel for work, comfort and flexibility are key. I loved having my handmade lounge and sleepwear for downtime, and having a few cozy pieces made long days so much better. I ended up re-wearing a few of my core pieces, like my jeans and my black travel pants and my white tees. Those were just a really easy, comfortable uniform to rewear. All right, so this is a 9-day trip, and I'm going to be working on this trip. And so my clothes are going to be very casual, very comfortable, because I work for Hard Rock and we are here setting up the memorabilia in the new Ottawa casino. So I'm here training. So I'm here shadowing the memorabilia team, the designer of memorabilia, as well as the 2 installers. All right, so most of these clothes are very casual, not my regular vacation kind of wear. This is comfortable for the weather. It's been kind of cooler the past few days, but it can get hot. It is summer in Canada, so I wanted a little bit of everything. So let me start out with the ready-to-wear stuff. I brought 3 Hard Rock t-shirts to wear. I brought a white Chicago shirt. I brought this dark blue Pittsburgh t-shirt, and then another Hard Rock Chicago crop tee. I've only worked for the company for a few months now, so I'm starting to build up my collection, which is great for wearing for work. Now let's see. I'm wearing one tank top underneath this little sweater vest that I'm wearing, and I also brought a simple black tank and a simple white tank. And the white tank I wore on my travel day already. I brought quite a few t-shirts that I would have a variety of things to wear because I was assuming I would not have access to laundry, but I brought a few basic tees. So I brought a white tee, my favorite sagey color tee, a very neutral top color, a white rib knit tee, a self-drafted bluish gray striped tee, another self-drafted black knit tee. This one's pretty. This one's pretty. It has a scoop neck. And then a black and white striped tee. And I will link all the patterns and fabrics, if I know what they are, down in the description if you want to find out more about some of the sewing patterns I used. I packed light on the sweaters. I probably could have used a few more because it has been quite chilly in the morning and yesterday was rainy. But I did bring, this is a stripe top that I just made last week. I'll put the pattern up because I can't remember what this one is, but it is brand new. I kind of like the wide sleeve. It's kind of fun. I think I have enough fabric at home that I can make a matching short, which I think would be a really cute summer look. And then I brought my yo-yo knit sweater. This is in a really nice bamboo fleece that is so cozy. And I'll show you in a minute, I did bring the matching skirt, although I haven't worn that yet. And then I brought one layering shirt. This is my white double gauze Vogue 8447. Really comfy, and this was my travel shirt. I like that I can throw this on over something and be a little warmer, but it's still summery. Let's see, bottoms. I brought the yo-yo knit skirt. It's a midi length skirt. So cozy in this bamboo fleece. And I like that I can dress this up a little bit but it can also be really casual and kind of like another pair of PJs. I brought the pants I'm wearing. Let me step back. So I brought this V-neck Tabor tee from Sew House 7 and a cropped pant. I'll put in another picture so that you can see it a little better. It's a nice crop, wide leg linen pant, and then I'm wearing a simple self-drafted tank top underneath with my Hoka sneakers. And then I brought 2 pairs of regular pants. I brought my black travel pants. These are a variation of the Jolly Vanessa jogger that I just widened the ankle of. So these are super comfy. These are my travel pant, but they're also double duty for every day. And then my black denim jeans. These ones are self-drafted off my sloper. I really like the shape of these. They're kind of more like trousers because they don't have that back yoke, but they're really, really comfortable. And I really like the fit of these. So that's all the main clothing. I kind of wanted to keep everything really neutral so it can all mix and match. I don't have to worry about it. And I did black, white, and taupe with a little pop of blue. I did bring a scarf in case I need one, just for another layering piece. I brought 2 belts, socks and underwear for all the days, and then 1 PJ set. So I'll put the pattern up when I find it. This is that 3-piece set I made. So it's the top, a nice silky pant, and this is that fabric that I bought in Greece a few years ago. I love this. It's so silky and comfy, and it reminds me of that trip every time I wear it. And then I also made a matching Ajin cami. And this one is great because I could dress this up at night if I needed to. All right, so I brought my black purse. I'll show you my backpack that I brought. That was for the plane. I wasn't sure if I need the black bag, but it's nice to have an extra bag. I've got my tech carrier. When I'm traveling and I don't have access to a yoga mat, I bring my yoga paws so I can do yoga. It just gives you a little bit of grip when you're doing yoga in a hotel room. I brought 3 lanyards. I've got a black one and then these 2 colorful ones, and then this colorful one and a cream one that are from Threads. I also have the matching wallet. These are great for work because I can have everything on me, hooked to me. A few headbands, my free movement fanny pack. This one is great for work because it's so lightweight. 2 pairs of sunglasses, my regular glasses, and my black glasses. I like to have a spare set when I'm traveling. I did pack an umbrella, which I'm gonna keep in the car today because it was rainy yesterday. I've got my maroon yoga set. I've got that new yoga set that was in last week's video, if you want to see that one worn. This one's comfy and it does double as another set of PJs. Another yoga top in black. Another Hard Rock tee. This one I wear when I'm exercising. This one is the one I wear when I'm exercising. I did bring a walking tee, but we're walking so much at work that I don't know that I need to go for a walk. Another free movement layering piece, which will come in handy on a colder day. This provides an extra layering piece. And then I did bring 1 sporty bikini, just in case I don't think I'm gonna swim at the pool, but this does also double as another workout top. So I've got my regular suitcase, my donut backpack. This was good. It fit my work laptop really comfortably for the plane. I like that it matches my sneakers, so everything kind of coordinates. So pink is kind of my accent color for travel. I did bring 2 other shoes other than my Hokas, my Vivea flats and my Echo shoes. I probably could have used I really didn't need these. I don't know that I'll wear these on the trip. Next time I think I would bring another sneaker just because we are working. I'll probably be traveling more with my new job, so I'm hoping to include a few more of these videos on my channel, especially because I'll be going to all different kinds of climates, different seasons, and so I think it'll be interesting to show my handmade wardrobe as I travel with it. So today is my last full day in Ottawa, and I thought it would be fun to show you some of the things I brought on my trip. Now, this was a work business casual trip. I work for Hard Rock International and I'm part of the memorabilia team. I'm a design assistant right now. So we go into the new properties and set up all the memorabilia. So I had a great time. It was a lot of work, a lot of long days. I've been up here for 9 days. I work with a fantastic team and we had so much fun. So I'm gonna show you everything I brought on my trip. do have a few thoughts on things I need to change the next time I travel for work. All in all, I wore everything I packed. I could have used a few more things, but it was a pretty successful handmade wardrobe trip. And I had just about everything I needed. So on this trip to Ottawa, I didn't actually get to do a lot of sightseeing, but we did get 2 days down in downtown. And what was really fun is we were here for Canada Day. We went out to an Indian restaurant and had the most delicious buffet. And then we walked to downtown following the end of the parade they had just had. And you could hear the concert going on in the background. It was just a really fun time to be visiting the city. And the city is just beautiful, such gorgeous buildings. I really want to come back and spend some time visiting some of the sites. I know the War Museum and the History Museum look fabulous, and I know there is a National Gallery of Art here that I would really like to come back and visit. So most of my days were in jeans and t-shirts, very casual because we were doing physical work, hanging art pieces, putting in mannequins, dressing them. But then we did have some fabulous meals. I feel like I had almost every kind of food this week. We did pub food. We tried lobster poutine. I had the most fabulous fish and chips. And I've got to say the hotel food here was amazing. We're staying at the Hilton Garden Inn just across from the airport. And we have, and the breakfasts every day are great. And I've got to say the dinner menu was really, really amazing. So we went out to a really lovely Italian restaurant. I feel like I ate really well this trip. I think I probably gained some weight too. Luckily, we were doing a lot of walking and I did do yoga every morning. I decided for this trip, since it was 9 days, I did a 7-day series. I have the Yoga with Adriene app. So I did the ritual series every day, which is like a 20-minute yoga workout with a 5-minute meditation, which really helped ground me every day. It was really relaxing. And then I listened to sound baths and some bedtime meditations to help me sleep at night. So I will say, of the clothes I packed, a few things I would change next time is I would bring a few nicer outfits, a few more going out on the town outfits. I was trying to keep my wardrobe really minimal and very simple neutral colors so that everything could mix together. So I brought 3 pairs of pants, a bunch of t-shirts. I brought 2 yoga outfits, a swimsuit just in case, which I never wore. And I kind of wish I'd pulled in some of my more fun pieces. I feel like I played it a little too safe on this trip. So I had my black jeans, my black drawstring travel pants, and then I had a linen pair of floods. And I feel like I wore those once. They just weren't as versatile for this trip and the work atmosphere. I did get them dirty one day and I had to hand wash them in the sink, which was a real hassle. So darker colors were the way to go. But I would like to add in a few more colors for next time. I did have enough clothes, which was amazing because it didn't have laundry facilities. It was great that I had enough clothing. Next time I need a few extras of everything. I did have to wash some stuff in the sink. That is the one downside when you're traveling for a long period of time and you don't have laundry facilities. But all in all, I think my packing was pretty successful and it was great that I did not overfill my bag. I'm hoping to pick up a few more souvenirs today. I'll go to the rock shop at Hard Rock. We have like one last walkthrough we have to do, and I have to take a few more photos. But other than that, we are all done. And today is the opening, which should be really exciting because I've never been to one of the openings. I will say I didn't really watch any TV or anything like that. I did finish my novel that I was reading. But other than that, I pretty much took it easy. I can't wait to get back home. We'll arrive back on July 4th, and then our family is going to some fireworks in Davie. And then I'm hoping to get back to the beach and enjoy some nice hot Florida weather. I traveled with 3 pairs of shoes, and I wish I'd had a white sneaker and maybe another option for a shoe. Because we were on our feet all day, I was wearing my Hoka sneakers every day. But it was nice to have an option for night, and I wore my Vivea cheetah flats quite a bit. I will say I brought a white shoe that I thought maybe I would wear, but I never wore that one. And so I kind of wish I had mixed that up a little bit. What else? I did not wear my swimsuit. I did wear all my yoga clothes, so that was good that I brought a few extra. I did have a few extra like workout walking tops that I never wore, so I could pack lighter on that next time. But I do like to have a few extra options just in case. What else? My backpack was great. I think I need to get a black travel backpack, something simpler and a bit more lightweight, just in a dark tone, so that it would be more, something in a dark tone would be a little more useful for my work wardrobe. All right, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this one. The next time I travel, my wardrobe is going to look very different because that's going to be a summer trip up to Mackinac Island, which will be a totally different vibe than this trip. All right, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy sewing.